week 6. Okay, so we're now obviously 6 weeks in to using the suspension straps. The exercises should be coming quite easily to you now. So the technique, now really start focusing and drilling into that technique, making sure that your body positioning is right. Be super critical of yourself, okay? And also you can be critical of when I'm doing exercises as well, as I'm going through and filming all of these, and then don't be too harsh though. So week 6, nice big sets of exercises. You can start to introduce some plyometrics if you want. Same principle applies to this, that you're going to go through all these sets of exercises, 20, 30, 40, up to a minute doing these exercises, depending on how you feel and how advanced you are. Really, it's down to you to be able to see how far you can go into it. Try increasing the angle. So you might only still do 20 or 30 seconds, but increasing the angle is going to mean that you're going to start building up a lot more strength as you go through it. Okay, let's get into the exercises. So let me just shorten my straps. So, first exercises we're going to start to look at this week are the squat and a face pull. So it's another combination exercise. So, but this time I'm going to go quite deep into this. So I'm going to lean all the way back, come down in my squat, come up into a face pull. If you want, you could introduce a weight vest to make it a little bit more challenging if you find this easy, but I guarantee you if you start to increase the angle and the depth of the exercise, you will start to increase strength and you will find it challenging and hard. Okay, so coming through on those. Next, we're going to go into Superman. So you want to lengthen your straps. So remember how Superman flies? Like that. Alternating arms. Nice and deep into it. Either feet slightly braced or feet together to make it more challenging. You can also do these on one leg if you want, so balancing on a single leg. So holding the balance, coming through and up, change legs. So I'm doing opposite arm, opposite leg, coming through. Try not to twist. When you're doing it like this, you have a tendency to try and twist your hips. So watch out for that hip twist. By stopping the twist, you're doing an anti-rotation move, which makes the core that much stronger. So coming down and through. There's only a certain amount of depth that you're going to be able to get on those, and that's not a problem, okay? Just make sure your technique is right. So next we're going to do a Bulgarian split squat. I'm going to link my handles together so they don't come apart. So one through and then the other one back through. Gives me a nice little pocket loop that I can use. So I want to just make that slightly higher. So I want that about to my knee height. So I'm going to do a left leg first. So left leg is going to go in the straps. I'm going to take a little hop forward. I'm going to go down, drive through, down, drive through. So with the Bulgarian, keep the pressure on this back leg, let it slide all the way down, collapse down into that lunge, drive up through, bringing that knee all the way up nice and high. So as you're driving through, focus on your core, keeping it nice and strong. If you're struggling with these, you can use a pole or some kind of stick. This is off a windbreak, so you can use that to steady yourself. Yeah, don't rely on it, but try it, see how you go. Change legs, hop out a little bit, going down, driving through. Imagine that your rear leg is on rails. All right, sliding back and forth. It can only go in that position. Can't go anywhere else. It's just sliding backwards and forwards. Driving all the way through. Hold and brace your core. Look forwards as well to where you want to go so that you keep your horizon driving all the way into that. Okay, next we do tricep press. So we're going to undo the straps. At the right sort of length on there. Our start position for tricep is here. Squeeze your glutes, hold your tummy in, arms are going to come out, lower yourself down, driving up. Head looking forwards, coming down, driving forwards. It's a big, big move. If you still haven't got that, you can come up and you can go a little bit more. So this time you've got your hands up a lot higher, so the elbows are up above and by and close to your ears. So here, just shows that you can increase the angle or decrease the angle depending on how you're feeling when you're going all the way through. Remember, you might feel it, a little bit of a pinch in the lower back. Just hold your tummy in, squeeze your glutes, come up a little bit higher, and then try the exercise from there. Okay, so now we're down on the floor for a hamstring curl. So they're about the right sort of length. Down on the floor. Use your foot loop. One goes in, grab hold of the other strap. Other heel goes into the foot loops. Lying down, either hands behind your side or hands behind your head. Lift up, pull in. So here, coming up. You're really lifting yourself and pulling yourself in. So you're trying to keep your hips as up as possible. Rolling up onto your shoulders. Coming up and all the way back out again. If you're having difficulty with this one, you can do like a glute bridge with your feet on the chair and lifting yourself up and through. Okay, so that's hamstring curls. Next, we're going to go on to WYTI. Shorten the straps. So this is going to work your rotator cuff. We'll work the small stabilizer muscles. So you don't really want to go too deep into this. It's a good recovery one, bit of an active recovery exercise this. So from here, we're going to come into that W position. So external rotation, coming down. Y, holding your tummy in nice and strong, keep your arms nice and straight, coming down. T, knuckles facing out, pull out, keeping the elbows as straight as possible, keeping your tummy tucked in, through, up into an I, back down, W, Y, T, and I. And that's going to really start to develop that back strength and really help to just injury prevention. Okay, next we're down on the floor. Okay, so feet in the straps on this one. And once you've got your feet in the straps, we're going to do a crunch or a high tuck. So arms straight on this one. And you're going to come up here like this. So normally we're telling you to keep your bottom tucked down, but this one we're coming up and through. Bring those knees right up into your chest and through. Don't rush it. Keep it nice and steady. Steady and controlled. All about control. If you need to rest during the time, you just put your knees down on the floor and rest. Okay, so last exercise we'll be doing is a bent arm plank. So feet back in the straps, arms on the floor. You can either let your hands come together or keep your hands apart. Going to come into here. We're going to lift up all the way, keeping the back nice and straight. Try not to let your head rest on the floor. And then up again, keeping the legs nice and straight. Nice and controlled all the way through. Have a little rest, come back into it, and you're done. Okay, that's the round. Okay, that's everything you need to do. You just now need to repeat it 1, maybe 2 more times. Good luck, post your comments below.